welcome to GOSA GH TV. My name is Antonia Krapa Asari. We are live here today in Avatime Dzogbefeme to have a discussion with Mr. Jones Clue on Lipatram, that is a drum in Dzogbefeme here. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the short commercial break. We are here in Dzogbefeme with Mr. Jones Kwame Clue. Stay tuned. Yo, Malapan well. Aye.
Yawe, kepa mapasia. Okay.
Yo, Lewalo well.
Yo, mlache.
Me kwe baolo monwe. Livu negibele hwasi patramne. Le su ebwe kopi pesi. Pute nini wolo kai.
Yo.
And you ani kilegi bile hwa no work and woni by nina. You know, it's a school done on me, you know, one not I quit. Or what people daily type before people say blow, okay, those of your face blow, singing,
Okay.
You, Mr. Jones Clue.
Yes.
Please, we want to know who Mr. Jones Clue is.
Jones Clue Kwame. Is a native of Avatime Dzogbefeme, and my parents were Emmanuel Robert Kulu, also from Dzogbefeme, and my mother is Charlotte Abuaji Kulu, also from Dzogbefeme. I attended Dzogbefeme EP Primary School and continued to the middle school. So I went to Peje Senior High, then later went to Amfwegan Senior High. From there, I continued to Pando Senior High, 6th form, and then I attended the College of Education at St. Francis College at Poway. I taught for a while, and I went on further studies at University of Education, Winneba. So I taught, and then up to date, I am a circuit supervisor at the Whole West District Education Directorate.
Yo, qui pesi kuno kile no le patran me de ku kite kun bi le mwa le vune.
Ni blosi aseme kele gwe kwane si le patran mi inte bize kwane po kegi si bese me ko bia kwane si da patran.
So we are here to know about Lipatra.
Okay.
Yes. Please, what can you tell us about Lipatra?
The Lipatra is a warlike drum, normally being used by the Asafo companies in the town. Let me go back a little. The current one that is here was not the original one. The time the Ashantis invasion, when they reached Dzogbefeme, they took along the drum, and then they carried it along close to Nsuta area. They call a certain village there Churukpe. So when they reached there, they wanted to rest a little, and they drop it on the ground. So after relaxing, when they want to carry the drum along again, they couldn't pick the drum from the ground. So they left it there. So the patron started worrying the town folks, the community, Churukpe, there. So they sent emissaries to Dzogbefeme here that the Avatime should come for their drum, the patron. Then our grandparents then said before they could beat this drum or perform an activity with it, they have to kill a human being as sacrifice. So once that drum was too powerful, if you want to drum, they kill a human being, they sacrifice to it. After beating it, they have to sacrifice another human being. So they felt they should leave that one there and then install another one. So the current one now was carved and then is in use. What happens is, normally if a chief dies, the drum is for the whole Avatime, not Dzogbefeme alone.
Okay.
But somewhere along the line, it looks as if the person who is maintaining it becomes a sole responsibility and bona fide property of that person, which is wrong. So if a chief dies in the community here, or any opinion leader who has lived up to expectation and dies, their family can go to their clan and say, oh, because of this person's contribution towards the town's development, we want to honor him with the drum. So they will bring things that they have to bring to appease the patron before it will be beaten. Yes. Then also, for example, the OCA in particular, if he dies today, they must come and then take the drum along, then we go to perform at Vane. So that is what happens. Also, if there is an outbreak of a disease,
like we have COVID-19 today.
Exactly so. So they have to play it in a way to curtail that disease from causing harm to people in the community. So what happens is, if it is beaten, after finishing, then whatever stick you use to dance with, then they'll go and throw it away at the outskirts of the town. So that is how.
Any reason behind that?
They felt that those sticks, you use it, it is some demons enter those sticks. Spirits and clean spirits enter those sticks, so they don't want to keep those sticks with people in the community, somehow inviting another disastrous disease to come in. So they have to throw those sticks away.
How powerful is the patron?
Yes. Even this current one too, before it was carved and then installed, they have to marshal human's skull.
Wow.
Yes, not less than 3.
Not less than 3?
3, yes.
You mean human being?
Yes, not less than 3.
Wow. Wow.
So, when it was installed afresh, yes, that was done. But then if somebody dies, a respectable person, respectable person, like a chief or any opinion leader, and they want to play it for that person in recognition of whatever he does for the community, then so they have to bring a dog instead of the human being, because this time
they have to bring a dog this
yes.
time instead of the human being.
Yes,
okay.
With some drinks and some money.
So where were they getting the human beings then?
Oh, you see that in those days, our chiefs are so powerful. So if they need this type of things, they call what we call bravo, right? Then they'll send them into the bush. They'll send them into the bush, and then they'll look for something. It means that strange people.
Strange people?
Yes.
Not the people from the community?
Not at all.
Okay.
Strange people.
So
yes.
do they go hunting for the
exactly so.
The people?
Yes, exactly. Wow. So if they want to go out, what should I say? They evoke the spirits onto the forest, who then those spirits or powers will drive people. They will bring the people themselves. The people themselves will come towards where they are hiding for them to be slaughtered and killed.
Has there been any occasion where you've lost any of your members through this?
No, that is why I'm saying they will never kill any Avatime. The 7 towns, they will never kill any Avatime person.
How would they know? Because they are in the forest hunting for people, and anybody they
far away from Avatime land. Because in the same way, people, let's say Pando people, will not also kill people from Pando. They have to travel to our side here.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
So that is what happened. So this time, if somebody comes that, okay, come and perform for us, then the dog is there, some drinks and some money. Wow. The money is there because if they hide, they used to, shape it. They will use to buy the hide, because not every animal skin they use for it. Okay. They call a certain animal so black.
Do you know the name in Avatime?
Yes.
Or in Ever?
I've forgotten a little.
Okay.
Eto Pagbano. Yes. Yes, but if you go around you couldn't get, then you can use Klacha. Okay. But there are certain things you have to perform before you use it. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what do you do with the human beings that they kill for the drum? What do they use it for?
They put it on the drum.
Just that?
Yes, they put it on the drum. You see, people, if you are in difficulty, you come here and you swear by the drum. And whatever you want the drum to do for you, it will happen live.
Oh.
Yes, just because of those spirits attached to the drum.
Wow.
Yes, so let me give you an example. Okay. You know, or you hear of Agam Amakuma.
Agam Amakuma, yes.
Who stays sometime in Nigeria.
Nigeria, yes.
She wasn't coming home.
No.
And they try to chase and try to see whether she's alive or not, to no avail. So they came here. His brothers came here and they swear that if the drum should make her available at home, then they will bring the dog, the wine. It can be schnapps or the local what do we call it? Palm wine.
Palm wine.
Yes.
Okay.
So when that was done, a week later, Amakuma came home.
Ooh.
Yes. Another one is, you know, our sister Adra here.
Yes.
Ogbe Adra.
Ogbe Adra, yes.
When her brother, Advane, what is the name? Adela, one of Adela's sons.
Okay.
Wanted to sell her at Nigeria. So this drum went and appeared to her and said, "Hey, what are you doing here? Quickly go out or you'll be killed. Come on." So this woman left. Nothing. He didn't take anything at all.
From Nigeria?
And come back home. So when she came down, she told her brother, young boy,
okay,
that this is what happened. So they came and pacified and thanked the drum. So the drum is not there as fetish in itself, but it helps to do certain things.
So
depending on somebody's wish.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's say I find myself lost somewhere and
yes.
I want to get back home.
Yes.
Should there be something that I must say, or how?
Like,
if I mention its name,
yes,
will it be of help?
You can pray that, oh, Dapatram, help me to come back home. It will happen. But you see...
Is it also based on the belief you have in it?
Yes. You know, in the Bible too, Jesus said, you'll be healed by your faith.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Whatever you believe in is what will come true.
Okay.
It has been a while we've not been drumming or playing this Dapatra.
Okay.
Because certain things happened. When the drum was in this house, this room here, but the house was, you know, destroyed.
Okay.
So it was here. Everything became torn on it. The hide, the scars were stolen, and all that. So despite the fact that we have, you know, we've roofed it with the skin, we don't get the scars. Other than that, we have 2 drummers who passed on. The person who has been carrying it when we want to play it.
Can you please mention their names?
Yes. Agam Kwasofie.
Okay.
Then is one of the drummers. Then Apia Satis, also a drummer. Then we have Anyomi, who has been carrying it. Anyomi Asari, who has been carrying it. And my father, Robert Kuru, who has been looking after it. Looking after it is not just making sure it is safe. If you are there, like this new yams comes in, yes, you have to boil the yam. Some you mix it with
like mash yam.
Yeah, you mash it white separate. Then the other one you mix it with
oil.
No. What do we call it? Egg.
Egg.
Yes, egg. You mix it. Then you send it and sprinkle it in the room for it. Then, if you are there, you see that those scars on it, they are just like human beings. Whether they are dead or not, those things there complete human beings. So if you are there, you shouldn't say the scars are there, it is a drum, it is a wood and hide, therefore you won't take care of it. Those scars on it, they have to be fed. And so I'm taking charge of it now. So if I'm there, then I have to buy fowl with some drinks, either Castle Bridge or palm wine. Then I'll pray and kill it to the Avatime.
Wow.
Yes. Other than that, you see,
what happens if you don't do those things?
It will worry you, because
you yourself.
Yes, the person who is
taking care.
Yes, because in a way, it protects you as well spiritually. Yes. So if I want something to be done for me, then I'll swear, pray and swear by it that if you help me achieve to accomplish what I want, I'll bring you a dog with the wine attached to it. Yes. So
have you done something like that before?
3 times.
Example?
Yes. My son was very ill some time ago. We went round, and we couldn't see any. Went to hospital. So it came to my mind, no, I have to come back home and pray and swear by the Avatime that if my son becomes healthy, I'll bring the dog and the wine, and behold,
it's come to pass.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
So last week, I stationed at home, so I come home frequently to attend to it. And last week, it appeared to me in a dream that where it is staying is not its proper place. So I should make sure I raise a structure, proper structure for it, so that it stays there. You see, it won't talk, but it will come, and then you yourself will sense whatever problem it is.
Wow.
Yes. So these are some of the things we encounter with it. Yes. So if, like I was saying, if you should achieve that, or any opinion leader dies, and then if we want to play it, we send it there, the joint, the path where it meets. Yeah, we send it there. So the person who carries it will be making signs. It won't talk. But
the person who is carrying it,
yes,
will
it
be
will
making
be
signs.
If the person will want to take egg, raw one will give. If it is
so if the person is not talking, how would you know that the drum is saying, I want egg?
If it is egg, we say, you stretch the arm, and then we say, you show like this.
Oh.
So if
so
the egg is there,
understand its language. It's getting interesting and interesting here. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Wow, welcome back from that short commercial break. It's getting interesting. Let's go.
And this way, it means it's asking for drink. Then, wherever we have stools in the community, it goes there. Nobody will show the way. The drum itself will go there. Whether it is a small god that is there somewhere, it goes, like the Ovoje, which was that time being stationed at Safaches down there.
Yes.
It goes there. Nobody shows that that god is there. It goes. Yes, that is how it is.
So can anybody else carry it?
Yes, now, whilst Anyomi Asari is there, if we should get the three scars now, and we attach it with the other accoutrement, 4 drums, the Gabadatai. What I will do is, if the day is approaching for it to be beaten, then I have to come and pour libation to it that if the Dabatram is really a spirit that can show and do wonders, then it should give us somebody who will carry it, and it happens.
Oh. So why was Anyomi Asari the one carrying it then?
At those times, you know Cheche,
Cheche, yes.
Mayaude,
Yes.
he was carrying it.
Cheche Mayaude,
Yes.
he was carrying it.
Yes, so
okay.
he became old.
Okay.
The drum is heavy.
Okay.
It's heavy. So his children were preventing him from carrying it. We were about to perform somebody's funeral. So, in fact, they sent the Tapatra to the junction there. So we were waiting for Cheche Mayor there to come. And in fact, it took a long time before he came. So before he came in, my father, Robert Kulu, prayed there that if you are a God and a spirit, then before the day ends, during the performance, give us somebody who will carry you. So when we started from here, going around where it has to go, then it went to Safache's area, the Ovoje God. When it went the Salonku's house there, then Anomi came out and then just bent under it and then took the drum from Mayelde Church, and that was how he became the person who has been carrying it until his death.
So nobody told him from today you'll be the...
So I learned he was in the house and said, I'm going to carry the drum just now. So he left the house and then he just bent under it and then took it. So the drum is very powerful. So, yes.
So can anybody outside come and seek for help?
Yes. If you are coming...
Not necessarily the indigenous.
No. Oh, people have been coming from outside. Amajope, other places who know
how it works.
Yes. Yes.
So someone from Ho, Beje can also come.
What happens is the Dabacham itself can go and pull that person to come. It will just lead you, let's try and go and see this person here. It behaves like a human being.
Wow.
Yes, because of those scars attached to it.
How did it get here?
That one, in fact, I've forgotten to ask my father.
Okay.
Is at first, it was with your parents, the Odikros side. But I learned they neglected it. The shed that was housing it, they didn't, it became torn. The rain, the sun beating it. So one person called Japate. Yes. He said, why should we leave the drum here? So he carried the drum and brought it to a certain man in our clan.
Okay.
I've forgotten the name of that man. And then that's how the drum came to Abade Kechichade. So that those very time, you may not know that old man. Is one of Kabete. Do you hear of his name before?
No, please.
He lives, you know, Mr. Dosu's house.
Mr. Dosu, yes.
The next one.
Okay.
The old man was living there.
Okay.
He was carrying it. So when he also died and the drum was carried to our place here, then that is how Church my older started carrying it.
Oh.
Yes.
Would you want any of your children to be part of it when you are no more?
Oh, certainly. Even that my son I'm talking about, when we went to a certain place to consult some oracle, it came out there that me, myself, I'm just holding something briefly for my
him.
son. He is the bona fide owner of the drum. Yeah, so he is aware.
Oh, okay.
Just like when my father also passed on, then I have to take it
before your father passed on, were you always with him? Was he teaching you how to go about it and all that?
Yes.
So has your son started something like that?
No, but even quite recently, the two of us came home.
Okay.
He was with me when I was performing by the drum.
Okay. So can you just go to the drum? You want to see it? Can you just go there, or there should be something?
No. For now, nobody will be allowed to
go there
because those 4 people I've mentioned, the drummers, the person who carries it, and the person who takes, we must
get those people.
Perform. We must perform. They have to carry the drum and beat it before. Yeah, so that is what is there. And if you are entering, if you want to enter, like you bring a case for you to be prayed for, and you enter with shoes on your feet, sandals. You have to remove it. Yes.
Oh, okay. A very powerful drum.
Yes, it's for the whole of Avatime, but now the problem somehow rested on me. And if any support, then my brother, who's a policeman elsewhere.
Okay.
So that is it.
Okay. Oh, it's been nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for. Okay. All right. So when we need something else, we'll come back for. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Viewers, Antonia Krapa Asari from Dzogbefeme. Please subscribe to GOSA GH TV. Onimega Glen.